Hello and welcome to my channel, Modelmaking Trucker. We're going to be continuing the build of the HK Lancaster 1/32 scale. It took me a bit of surprise, to be honest, the stream starting that quickly, and I think my phone is about to go off. Oh no, it's on silent. Yeah, so let's have a quick look, see who's in the chat. So first in, we had Eric Graham saying hello. Hello, Eric. I hope you're feeling better now, mate. I know you're back at work. Still need to take it easy, though. And then we've got Sprue and Glue, who I couldn't spell your name properly, or I'm going to blame it on the predictive text, saying hi, Nat, Lewis, and Eric. And then we've got Scaly Models saying I am not small and I am not a crowd. LOL. That is in relation to Eric's comment saying small crowd this afternoon. Yeah, it is Monday afternoon, so I understand a lot of people will be at work. I luckily get Sundays and Mondays off. And Eric Graham, Scaling Models, what did we discuss yesterday about typing the individual's full name with the @ for them to see it? Yeah, I've forgotten that one as well. Yeah, so Sprue and Glue's put a video up, but had to do it in 2 parts and don't know how to merge as one. I have no idea. I hope you can all hear me and see me, because if not, I'm just talking to myself. Yeah, so we have 5 people watching, and I think we've got 4 people in chat, so it might just be one odd person. Oh no, it's jumped to 8 people watching now. So we've got Athelin, afternoon at Trucking Lewis, afternoon Athel, and Schoolfish saying afternoon all, and it's just jumped a big jump. We've got Schoolfish saying, pardon, Lewis. I don't think he can hear me. No, I don't think the sound's working. Not to worry, though. So, what are we going to do today? Well, we've got majority of the cockpit all built up. Let me just change my camera. There we go. So, we've got the majority. It's looking very dark. Let me try and move that. You know, I should have done this before, shouldn't I? And move that out of the way. So we have got majority of the cockpit built up. I have got other bits in my little box, all in there. There's like 3 different models in there at the moment. But if you can remember last week, I said I wasn't impressed with the cockpit detail because there's no decals or anything. And you can see I started scratching away some of the paint. That is because Nat, my lovely, lovely dear wife, has let me go out and buy the Airscales instrument panel upgrade set. So we are going to be adding that on. In this, you get your little fold-out booklet. You get a piece of acetate, or clear plastic as Nat knows it. You get decals for the cockpit instrument panel. And you get my lovely thing, photo etch. So that's what we're going to be concentrating on today. Try and get that cockpit detail done. Now with the cockpit, I have started painting some bits off camera. So I painted the green leather on his seat. I just need to put a few black lines down there, and I painted the seat adjuster handle red. Now this, I was really struggling on what colour to actually paint it. I've seen them done in black and red. There's even like a brownie, rusty brownie one. So, but I've opted for the red one now. So if we get this back, what I've done, all I've done with this at the moment is put some metal primer on, the Mr. Hobby Mr. Metal Primer. So it's all on and it's all dry. I did that this afternoon. So we're going to spray all of that black. I'm going to leave the back panels clear because obviously they'll be underneath. And I want some good adhesion It's a long word for me. So I will not actually find the black. Do you know, if I'd have been clever and thought about it, I'd have had all this set up ready. Still. Just bear with me 2 minutes, guys. Just trying to find. Yeah, like I say, if I'd have been prepared and ready, I'd have had all of this out, ready to go. There we go. So I do this one in the NATO black. So got the airbrush already. Let's see if I've missed anything in chat. If that's too loud, say I can mute it, but because I'm the only one on camera, muting it might not actually do much. So we've got Model Officer James in. Nat allow Lewis to buy it only if he has the promise to never put the mankini on ever again. I've not put it on yet. I've still got to purchase it, but I will do. We got Eric saying audio is good here. I could hear Nat in the background. Yeah, she's upstairs. She's quite loud. Oh, yeah, scaling model saying, oh, great, I can finish the word search on your paper. Yeah, I have an old TV Times or something that I put down just to keep my cutting mat nice and clean. It was a bit of a joke on Saturday night in Crash I was going to do it. And Skullfish just confirming audio and video is okay, except that I'm on the video, so. We've got a change of name for me, Modelmaking Mankini Trucker. Do you know, that's not a bad idea, actually. Might give that one a try. Yep, Mike just confirming he's in Cheshire and heard Nat. Yeah, she's very, very loud. And then Nat saying, hi, Mike, from Connor. So actually, that's not Nat typing, that's Connor typing. Hence why Mike said, hello, Connor, and it was so far. Oh, James put in, don't put yourself down, Lewis, that's our job. No, James, your job is to get me in trouble. I never do anything wrong. It's always James that gets me in trouble. It's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. And see, if I say anything bad or anything, it's not me, it's James. He messages me and say, oh, just say this, just say this. Like, I can't. And then I do. No. So we just put a bit of that in there, put that down there, that back on there. Oh, so we've got my little girl, Paige, saying, hi, Daddy. Hello, Paige. Mike saying, hello, Paige. Sorry I missed you out there. How can you miss Paige out? She's like noisier than a mum. That's saying something. But I'll just make sure I'm on camera. So all I'm doing is spraying the NATO black over the photo etch. And then I can come back and do any detailing and whatnot. It's always important, especially with this cockpit set, there's like raised detail. It's important just to get everything covered on it. Now I do have a Facebook group. Surprise, surprise, I think everyone's got a Facebook group. It's called Modelmaking Trucker. If you want to go and join that, feel free. There is just some simple questions to answer, and they are only simple because I wrote them. I didn't write them, I picked them. And I did a video build of the 1/72 Wildcat. It was an Airfix starter kit, and all I used was what was provided in the actual kit. And one of my brothers, bearing in mind, none of my brothers have any real interest in model making or anything like that. I've been doing it for years, but he decided to buy himself a little starter kit and do it with his kids, and he made a good job. It was the Jaguar, the one on Colin on Festa 67's workshop, the one he's done the vinyl wrap with. He bought that and he's done it all up, and he's enjoyed it that much he's actually gone out and bought another model for him to do himself. So I'm actually quite proud that I've got someone, at least someone, into the hobby, even if it is my own brother. And yesterday he put a post up saying, showing what he'd done, put the pictures up in Modelmaking Trucker group of what he'd done, and says he thinks he best stop now and go to bed. Make sure it's all covered. Let's have a quick look in chat. We've got Skullfish saying hello at Paige and at Connor. And Athel saying, so Lewis, what exactly at Woodbridge these days now that the Yank Air Force pulled out? Well, there is a big garden centre there. Well, I say it's a garden centre. It's a nursery that we collect and distribute to other depots. We have about 15 lorries that go in there every day, and that's just our company. So that's what's at Woodbridge. Model officer, yes, officer, the tub of grease on the passenger side of the cab is for pleasure, honest. Yeah, I don't think I'll get away with that one. And my little girl saying, hi, Mike. James saying, hi, Paige and Connor. Nat saying, hi, Skullfish from Connor and Paige. Now, I don't know whether that was Nat that typed that one or you got one specially from I don't know, I just read the next message. Geez, Lewis, there's more than one of you. Yeah, I actually have 3 brothers and 1 sister, and I'm the boss of them all. Athel saying, hello, Paige and Connor. Is Mummy keeping you busy? Yeah, I think they're going to be tidying the rooms. Oops, sorry. Hi, Connor and Paige from Sprue and Glue. And Connor and Paige just saying hi to everyone else. Oh, definitely trying, Athel. Yeah, good luck at that one. Connor typed skullfish. What did Paige type? Chucking. Part of Woodbridge used to be housed under the runway as a backup, so presume that has been sealed off. I don't know. You see, we call it Woodbridge. It's quite a way. It's about a couple of miles out of Woodbridge. It's probably closer to Sutton Hoo, to be honest. But there is a little village that we go through, and I sometimes do. Whether I'm supposed to or not is a different matter. It's absolutely tiny. Skullfish saying, "Awesome, Connor. Well done." James saying, "Thank God the sister got the looks." How do you know? When did you meet my sister? She certainly got. Well, no, I'm not going to finish that one because she will tell me off. Yeah, so we caught up with chat. So we just make sure we got all of that completely covered, nice and even, like. Just one thing I want to mention about my channel. There won't be much video content going up on there over the next few weeks because it's summer holidays, and I don't think it's fair, personally, to shut the kids upstairs or whatnot, keeping them quiet during the summer. And doing some filming. So on my actual YouTube channel, it will be quite quiet during the summer holidays. I will still continue to do these live streams because I think I can get away with that long. Come the summer holidays over, hopefully I'll be able to start doing some more video builds. It's mainly because I use a camcorder, purchased a camcorder specially for it, and because I'm away all week, I only get 2 days. I only get 2 days to do anything really, and I have a nice long list from Nat of jobs that I'm supposed to do. Never do. She wants equality in the relationship, so she can do some. Yeah, so it's just basically there's not going to be much video content, recorded video. I will continue to do the live streams, but because of summer holidays and me being a big family man, I won't be doing much. So, which I'm quite disappointed about because I do have some models that I wanted to do, or I did start filming one, but it's had to take a back foot. But I am going to still do it and put some videos up, not videos, pictures up of the actual build and whatnot. So with this, we have to erase all of this detail on here, which I'm not keen on doing this because if it's not meant to be off, once it's off, it's too late. So I think that can go off again now. James saying, LOL, nearly Lewis. Now, was that the comment about my sister? Yeah, no, I'm not going to say any more on that. Back in the 1970s, I used to be at USAFE Woodbridge Sergeant Club, as they had the best Yank bands on tap. Family first, buddy. Yep, certainly. One thing I do like, just going back to Athel's thing, there is a place, I believe it's near Cambridge or Marchway. Now, my sense of direction is shocking. Yes, I'm a lorry driver, but it's shocking. It's called War Boys, and it's quite nice going around there. You get to see where the airfield was and everything like that. Also, a place called, I know it is Cranswick, but I know the actual place isn't Cranswick. It's actually on an old airfield, and the factory is on the actual main runway, which is quite fun when you're in the lorry because you get to drive down the main runway. And obviously they've got no speed limits for it or anything like that. Not that a truck can go very fast, 56 miles an hour. It's quite nice just seeing the width of an old Second World War runway. Model making trucker Lewis, how about starting a video at work? Lewis on the go, live, like Kev T. Yes, I have seen Kev T's videos, and they are very interesting to watch. The only problem is my company won't allow it. Not even allowed to take pictures of the actual trucks. So I have to respect what they say, their rules, their guidelines. And I think if I start plastering videos of me driving, they will soon pull me in and say, no, stop it, shut it down. Or they'll just sack me. Not that bit, Lewis. Oops. Good, I nearly got that maze done. And you put your hand over it. Lost my place now. That one, Wonder Park. Sorry. Want me to just move it there? Tell you what, I'll squeeze in the edge here for you, Mike. Let's take that off. There you go. I'll squeeze in the edge there. I don't know how to get rid of the name. Here, look. There you go. Let me know when you're done. Try Alchemy is still in force. Have you joined his channel at Athel? I have. I find it fascinating. The trouble is, because I do it every day as well, I sit there and then all of a sudden that'll be like, why has he gone that wide out? It's like you've still got 40 odd foot of trailer to come around the corner now. That's why. It is certainly an eye opener for people who don't do it or haven't done it, to actually see what happens, how far you have to swing out just to get round the corner. It's still amazing that people leave you like 3 foot of room for you to get a 7 foot wide truck through. Might say, and only joking about the puzzle. No, you wasn't, Mike. You was being serious. Have you done it yet? You done it? I want the space back on the camera. Though if I do it here just off camera, if I do go wrong, you can't see, can you? So I don't think Nat's going to be asking the question of where everyone is, because she's decided where we're going on holiday now. So not next week. I'm going to be here next week. But the week after, I'm not actually going to be here because we are going to where are we going? Nat, where are we going? You're saying it's not a holiday, it's a little break. Yeah, but that still doesn't tell me where we're going. I've got to drive to this place. There we go. Lake District. That's it. We're going to the Lake District. I don't know. I just say I used a Sharpie on my iPad screen to get around the maze. Will it come off? Yeah, get your sanding stick out, Mike. It'll come off that way. Athel just saying he watches American Truckers, ADL, and Quality Transport. Yeah, I used to watch an Australian one, like Mega Truckers or something like that. I must admit, I really do like them trucks. The T-shaped trucks. I wouldn't want to drive one because obviously the trucks we have, you sat just in front of the wheel. So I know how to, when I need to turn. But obviously with a T-shaped chassis, you sat behind the wheel and you've still got 40 foot behind you. Oh, scaling Mike saying you'll be able to see Ted at work. Yeah, I'm going to drop him a message actually to see where it works. Can get a good roast there. Yeah, even better. Now, can we go on Sunday as well so I don't have to eat a roast? In a Dremel sanding disc. Yeah, give that a try, Mike. That'll definitely fetch it off. Yeah, you'll get rid of the Sharpie marks on your iPad with the Dremel. Maybe I should have done this bit off camera. Maybe I need a new sanding stick. Let's go there. We had a tidy up yesterday as well. I was going to move my bench into the cupboard under the stairs, but it was a bit echoey and a bit small. So we decided to move it all back. So this is after we gone out and bought a new TV stand so we can move all of Nat's mucky DVDs out of the cupboard and put it all into the TV stand. Pull everything out of the cupboard under the stairs. Now, it's only a small cupboard. I was just amazed at how much stuff, should I say, was in there. I wonder where the kitchen sink had gone. So I think so we got Mike saying, will these scratches buff out okay? Yeah, it'll be fine. Get some polishing compound on it. Nah, leave him there. He won't find his way home. No, I won't. But you know what? I would quite happily just stay at the Lake District. So we've got Kevin Stevenson. Hello, Kevin. Hope you're doing all right. Afternoon, guys. That's only because that's where Beatrix Potter's house is. Plus, you can visit Ted. Yep, I'm going to drop him a line and send him a message and whatnot. That's the only reason Nat wants to go see Beatrix Potter's house. When I turned around and told her that I'd actually been to see a cottage there, she was kind of jealous. But there's something a bit more entertaining than that. There's a specific lake there called Coniston Lake. And if you can tell me what's special about Coniston Lake, that'll get the kids to write a special message to you. Oh, we got Kelvin Williamson in. That's my second youngest brother. Hi all. Might be a silly question, but why do you only wear a glove on one hand? Right, that is because when I'm spraying, got the airbrush in that hand, paint in there, hand behind the paint, and then I spray like that. So anything that misses the thing goes onto my hand. Don't need to waste 2 gloves there. Not a silly question at all, anyway. There's no such thing as a silly question, Kelvin. And I've just lost where I was. That's saying I thought that Kevin, but everything Beatrice Potter is closed over the summer holidays. I thought the gardens were still open now. You told me that you could go see the gardens. He's only clumsy with his left hand, Kelvin. Yeah. You see, I'm ambidextrous. I can't do anything with either end. Oh, I thought you were talking about my Dremelled fingers after trying to strip logos off those bikes. Do you use a Dremel to do that? Aren't they just like, call them like chrome stick-on things? I don't know. Kevin saying, afternoon, Dad. That was a good chin wag they had last night. Yeah. If you missed it, what was it? Mike was reading out all the messages and they were trying to make sure he didn't get to the bottom of it. Yeah, loved it. Kev went on a bit and no work done. Aha, that's fine. So are you inferring Nat has a Playgirl collection from when you're not home? I'm not inferring anything. Not inferring anything. I just think her DVD cases need a bit of a wash. They're a bit dusty. Tempting idea, James, but too far for me to drive solo yet. Yeah, it's a bit far for me to drive on my own as well now. Yeah. You could hide his body in a lake and no one will know. Coniston Lake is where they do water speed records on Sea Bluebird. James, Kelvin Lewis is a Michael Jackson fanboy. That's why one glove. It isn't a real lake, it's a stank. What's a stank? Wendy Hickson's in. Hello, Wendy. Donald Campbell killed in water speed record attempt. Yep, so Athol and Wendy. Athol, yes, Coniston Water is where I don't know if they still do, but they used to certainly do the water speed records on Coniston Lake. And yes, Bluebird was the name of Donald Campbell's boat that he was killed in. So Nat, you need to get the kids to write a nice message to Wendy and Athol. Kevin, yes, all good, Lewis. It's a lovely place. I believed that is Bluebird's speed record and crash was. Yep, it was. I can't remember the date. There was a video, a film made with who's the guy who plays Hannibal? Oh, I can see his face. Anthony Hopkins. I don't know how long after the accident that they filmed this film, but it's called Across the Lake, and it's all to do around with the land speed record and his crash. And they said that when Anthony Hopkins was actually walking around in the blue jumpsuit, people were mistaking him for Donald Campbell because he looked the spit of it. Yeah, so Nat just saying gardens are, but not the house tour. The house is a house. There you go. Well done, Athol and Wendy. I believe that was from the kids. One of Ted's very first video builds was of Bluebird. Really? I'm going to have to search through that because I'd like to see that. Isn't the Bluebird being remade for a display nearby? We Googled it last night. It's at Ruskin Museum. And it is on display, I know they were on about rebuilding it, but I don't know whether they've gone through with it. We're hoping to go see it for him, James. And Athel saying thank you, Connor and Paige. So we've got 12 people watching. If you've not said hello in chat, please come and say hello. Really a nice bunch. I've got a couple of mods in. I think Nat, my wife, and Mike are mods. I don't know. Can't remember who else Nat's made a mod. So if there shouldn't be, better not be any nastiness or anything like that, but they'll sort it out. They're really nice until they're not. So yeah, if you haven't said hello, come and say hello, please. This is harder than it looks, you know. Yeah, it was preformed plastic too. Was that Bluebird? I thought it went to aluminium or something. I don't know. Oh, here we go. So we've got a question from that. Where is everyone located for future holiday ideas? No. I say, not telling you that, you're not coming here. No, we're not going there, because if we stop the car, we'll have the wheels nicked. James saying, I've got a shed you can use in Hearts now, in Hertfordshire. Yep, that's fine. I'll send that down for you, James. She don't mind living with the frogs. In my living room, watching and clouds approaching past my window, which Lewis is on half of, and Chicago PD is on the best. You do split screen and watch two things then. If I just like move to like there, everyone else can see, but I'm just off screen for you. The one Ted built was preformed plastic. I'm gonna sit and watch that. You don't have to be too precious with it, Lewis. You're covering it up anyway. I know. I get scared when I'm doing stuff like this. Oh, we got Model Making Mayhem, Andy in. Hello, Andy. Hope you're doing well. Nottingham, not worth having a holiday in this city. You might say that, Spur and Glow, but we live near Skegness, which is a holiday destination. So going to like a busy city, like a holiday for us. If you like corn and soybeans, Indiana is vacation destination. I'd love to go to America, anywhere in America. I'd love to live in America and be a cowboy. That's all I want to do is be a cowboy. Yes, half and half, much like what you ask for when you visit the pub. What, half lager and half lemonade? Maybe not Spur and Glue, but Nottingham is good for the shopping. Yeah, we're not going to Nottingham. We don't need to go Nottingham shopping. You want to go shopping? There's enough shops in Skeg to go shopping in. They're all charity shops, but they're good enough. There's nothing wrong with helping people out, Matt. She said to me, because we've had the lockdown and everything, obviously all the shops had been shut. So we decided a couple of days ago that we're going away. And then she goes, oh, well, wherever we go, we need to be able to get to a shop to get Paige some new trousers. She's grown out of trousers. I said, no, I'm not going anywhere just to go buy Paige some trousers. Bless her. I said, if we need to get her some trousers, we'll get her some here. Not going on holiday to get her some trousers. I want to try and just keep these bits here because I have got bits to cover them. But hopefully, I'll just keep the... I'm shaking the camera now, aren't I? I'll just keep the shape a bit. Not flat until the back's gone. Might get my nippers and just cut that bit off there because get it trimmed down a bit. What else we got? Oh, everyone's giving that some holiday ideas. It was in that one. Oh, skullfish pitch tent in my garden. It's a bit uneven though. Can supply you shovels to level it out. Yep, that'll be shoveling all that for you then. Come to Cheshire, and Nat can go to the Cheshire Oaks Outlet Village. Money cut. No, stop giving her ideas of where to go. We're not going shopping. Oh, Eric's saying Chaos just showed up. Hi, Andy. Yep, it's all going downhill now. In for a bit, Monday has been a disaster. They updated the main work OS for everyone. Yeah, they broke it. It's all right, they broke it. You don't have to do it then. Lewis, getting out a sewing machine and she can pick the material for Paige's new trousers. Yeah, she can't. We have a sewing machine. She's only just started to learn how to use it. Sprue and glue, have you not mini set of files? I was seeing how long it would take someone to realise. You know what? Oh, knocking everything down now. That's better. I'm still knocking the camera, but we're nearly done. There we go. I've got one I thought not tried doing clothes yet. It's bad enough trying to do my patchwork squares. Got a nice boat museum here too. Oh, and Chester. Oh, boat museum. I like boat museums. E-models is a great vacation spot. I will completely agree with you there, Graham. There you go, Nat. We're going to Stoke. Nat Shelton Head. Shoulders, knees and toes? Ah, Lewis needs his roots done again. God, you've got grey hair. Yeah, I dyed until I'm distinguished. Someone I used to work with a few years ago, she turned around and said, "Oh, God, you're going grey, Lewis." And I said, "No, I dye it in to make myself look distinguished." And for weeks, she was believing me until she spoke to Nat, and Nat told her, no, he's actually going grey. All the best people go grey. That's why Nat's not. That's all I've got to say. Ah, that was so much easier. Thank you for that sprue and glue. That's Nat's fault with scaling. That is Nat's fault I'm going grey. It really is. Do you know, I had a full head of luscious black hair before I met Nat. So that bit will go on there. So I'll get my little CD and a different set of knives somewhere. Knife. And we'll do this without reading the instructions. Head. She's going to come down and shout at me in a minute. Keep your head out of the shop. Kids do better than you. Which is probably true. Happens to us men. It's got to do with age. You see, I'm only like 22, so don't feel bad, Lewis. You don't feel bad, Lewis. You don't have a balding spot at 36. No, not yet. Ouch time. Sorry if you can hear any banging. I think that's just killing the kids. It's fine. I don't mind. Let me just file these bits down. Quite like this photo etch. It's bigger than the one I'm doing on the Belfast. Belfast photo etch is tiny. I think she really is killing the kids. So how was everyone's weekend? Now we had a busy stream again yesterday, didn't we? Saturday. Mike spent all of his stream trying to get to the bottom of his comments. I just want to take that back a bit. There we go. And then where's that? Let me just read my instructions. Where's the numbers? Where's that? Just a bit confused. It's told me. So it must be yes, yes, yes. That's fine. I got a bit worried then. So basically, it's told me to file off all of this. This backplate goes on there. Fine, but I've got two gaps there, and that was a raised detail there. This bit went over the top, and I was thinking, oh, please don't tell me that it's supposed to be left on. And then you look at the decals, and they've got the two holes there as well. So, oh no, please don't tell me. But thankfully, that bit will come and sit over there, like so. I had a little heart attack, just a little one. But that needs to be bent out. I don't really want to do that. Just like that, because I am liable to snap it. There we go. Sit on there, like so. So, should we have a quick look? That has no room to talk with what she puts in the shot at Lewis. Oh yes, yes. No, I get you now. Yeah, when she decided to stand up in front of the camera. Anyway, next week that should keep us going. You see, now you said that, Mike, no one's going to ask you a question. You'd be like, oh, well, I'll do my model then. Someone is feeling brave, Mike. You've got Andy saying, boop, boop, boop. What, a trucker who can read without referring to a machine? Impossible. I can. I'm quite good at reading. I practice every night I'm at home. Last night, I think we had Spot the dog, and we had some princess one that they lived happily ever after. Yeah. And he's saying Mike is always brave now. He is. He's a brave soul. Scaling models. What dinosaur did you have as pet growing up, and were the Flintstones your neighbours? Especially with blue. Blue is the right colour. At Eric, don't you know? Mike's dad ran the quarry back then. You haven't changed your channel name yet then, Andy. Mike just saying thanks. And 2 minutes. There we go. Mike saying, Andy, it was my granddad. Not yet, Dad. I have to redo all my logos and stuff. Oh dear. Just wondering if it's worth it, really. It is, Andy. You don't have to change it. Keep it as that. Actually, on Sunday, I was for launching my phone due to you guys being gits. Why? Oh, it was Barbie, not a princess, Lewis. Okay. No, Lewis, I meant a GPS. Oh, a sat nav. Yeah. No. Yeah. You see, the sat nav tells me where to go. It shouts at me. Oh, we were not, Andy. We loved you, really. Sorry, I think I misheard you, Lewis. You're changing your name to Princess Modeler. It's not a bad idea, actually. I'm sure I can do. Andy's saying we know he's a princess. It's not a bad idea. Princess Modeler in a mankini on the Saturday night crash. You might be onto something there, James. So that's that bit done. That's where I get really nervous because I just need to do. I need a brush. Otherwise, I sound really posh then saying brush. I need a brush. There we go. What else do I need? I need to clean the brush. What do I need to do? Clean the brush, clean. We've got 13 people watching. I'm listening to my kids banging and shouting about upstairs. Let's just have a quick slurp of coffee. From mankini to bikini, get the cameras out, guys and gals. Yep, so Carl's posted some videos up. Carl is about, sorting some stuff still, but about. At least we know he's all right. That's the main thing. A bit of Kate Bush running up that hill again. Lewis, you stuck that on the wrong side. That's lucky because I've not stuck it just yet. I hope. Yeah, at Skullfish, Grandad, Grandpa, you're lovely. That's what we all think of you. 13 people watching, but only 11 thumbs up. So who hasn't pressed? Yeah, if you're liking the video, the stream, and everything, give me a thumbs up. It helps me. If you haven't subscribed, press the subscribe button as well. It'd be much appreciatedly. And Skullfish saying, "Call Mike, not going totally senile yet." Then, not yet. He does like blue. That's why my banner's blue, just for Mike. He loves the colour blue. So before I do that, I need some of that. Get my different knife. Maybe you can see this. So all I'm doing here is taking the clear acetate and I am just going to roughly go around that edge, leaving quite a bit. I can just trim down. So that can get then stuck on there. Then the decals will go on. And then that will go on. And then the front plate will go on top of that. So that's how it will look. And I really should fold that back in, but I don't want to snap it off. There we go. Put that in there. So what I will do, if we cut that bit out, and then there's just a bit on this edge here to take off. There we go. So it's got that all cut out. That should fit neatly on there. If it doesn't fit the best, it's not a problem. I can always come back and sand it down after I've got the sandwich done. So let me just nip off and grab some glue, because like I said, I'm never prepared. Here we go. So let's have a quick look through chart. I pressed, but I'm not sure I heard a squeak. It was there. Not just copying Athol's suggestion. Hit the thumbs up and click the bell. James having some fascination with the band Blue. Thought they were red. I see a head. I see a heed. I may have just hit the blue thumbs down because it's hard to see through the scratches on my screen. Because Lewis said to use sandpaper to remove the Sharpie ink. Never mind, when you get back on your computer and whatnot, you can change it. And then that shouting head at me. Yeah, I weren't too fussed about that because I wanted to make sure I got that right. Schoolfish, what's that about Kate Bush? Bit of a flumpet. That CD will never play again. Yeah, I think it was. It was one of Nat's CDs, I think. Never mind. Very flumpy, says Andy. Nat, is that a shiny spot on top of Luke, on the top of his head? I hope not. Oh, well, that is the Spanday Ballet disc ruined. Yeah. Give the CD to Lewis to use for his PE. It's all that polish at Model Officer. Yeah, James has lent me some of his. Shush, James. I haven't got a bald spot, have I? Don't, you'll make me paranoid. LOL Mayhem. Oh my God, cut it, cut it. Cut what? Cut what? I don't think I've got. I better not. Never mind. If I do, I'll have to do the same as James and just shave my head. So. I don't know, James, do you have to shave it or does it just naturally not grow like that? Oh my God, cut it. The CD, it's Kerrang. Quite like Kerrang, to be honest. I like that sort of music. I like the depressing music, the punk rock, like skateboarding and getting dumped by your girlfriends and everything like that. Bring back memories. Not a spot, it's too big to call it a bald spot. Grass doesn't grow on a busy street. Doesn't grow on a quiet street if you put weed colour down. Oh, that's knackered, that one. We shan't be using that glue. Not to worry, I have some more somewhere. Now, what did I do with my super glue? Put bottom of my drawer up. There we go. No point in doing that just yet. Oh, no wrong with old school punk. No, certainly isn't. I love it. I thought someone was flashing me a message in Morse code. It's just the glare off Lewis. I have not got a bald spot. Please, no. Do you know what? I'll tell you what. I am going to shave it. I am just going to get a razor and just take it off. Oh, I just missed one. Be very careful, Lewis, as James will get retribution on Saturday night. He's set me up for wearing a mankini. He can't do much more. And it was his fault that what I did to Nat. Basically, Nat made some lovely face masks, or attempted to, and I put them up. And James was like, "What is it? What's it meant to be?" So I showed him. So I think it's meant to be a nappy. Don't buy cheap glue. Yeah, so I then decided to put a picture up of a nappy. And James said, well, at least it was a clean one. So, me being me, no. I had to go on to paint, didn't I? And make a few alterations to this face mask for too much information with Paige and Connor watching. What? I don't know. It's all that thinking, James. No idea, Lewis. What have you got an idea about? What idea? You had an idea? Not got an idea. You've not got an idea. There's no you there. Scaling models, at least his hair isn't white like someone we know. Not yet. It's getting that way. I want to grow a beard as well, but someone keeps saying no. Oh, yeah. So Andy's going to try to get me back. Oh, I can so set you up more. No, you can't. James saying no, leave it. Just bear with me because I did ask Nat to plug the computer in because we went on the laptop, but she must have forgot. No, that's it, James. Everyone's saying I've got a bald spot, so it's all coming off. Oh, you asked where your glue was. Well, where was it? Yeah, I think my kids are just about to come through the floor. Dangerous thing, that ideas and all. It is for Nat. Lewis, once you shave it once, it will get the message and stop growing, then you can be like us, 60 plus geezers. That might have just put me off. You have to grow a beard now, Lewis. It's all part of compensating for hair loss. I don't have hair loss. You check your back pocket, Lewis. Please note that this is where he's stuck to the seat. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. No, quite likes stitching me up. I mean, everything I do and say, it's not actually my fault. It's Nat. She sets me up for it. But no, she's lovely. She really is. I wouldn't change her. Well, probably change her for Holly Valance or something. So I hope that was the right thing to do, because I've just done it. So that's the first bit done. Now the next bit is a bit more scary. What have I done with that? The only problem with acetate is you can see through it. I've done that one, haven't I? That is one of the compensations of having a wife. Compensation of having a wife. Having a wife. I'm still trying to find the compensation. Just go bald gracefully. I don't want to go bald at all. Lewis has seen my ugly mug. He has bare fair. Besides, no one can grow a beard as epic as American Chris. No, they certainly can't. That's just great. That. Holly can't cook either. Do you know, if you know Holly Valance, do you know what? I don't know what I'd do. I'm saying that I have like an infatuation with Holly Valance, but you know, when yeah, we'll leave that one there because I'm just going to get in trouble. She who moans all the time will tell me off. She'll moan at me. So that's that bit done. Now, I believe comes the decal. So I just about get nervous. I'm actually wondering, let's just go back to the chat. She's an actress, I thought. Who is Holly Valance? Is she loaded? I believe she is. If I knew Holly, would you grow your hair back? Yes. Yes. Pepper's gone now, Andy. Just left with salt. Pepper's gone now, Andy. Just left with salt. Oh yeah, you said salt and pepper, didn't you? Well, you say actress. I'd rather be married to Taylor Swift, as she is worth 154 million. She's very young though, isn't she? Not that there's a problem with young. I'm not saying that, but you know, this live stream's going downhill again, isn't it? And just about to hit rock bottom. So where's the instructions? I'm thinking, is it worth getting all these metal bits put on first, then the decals, then the front bit, the acetate in between somewhere? Mike just saying, yeah, that's a lot of kits, Athel. Yes, Mike, but Young makes money from inging kids. Mike's just barbed. I don't know. Kind of worried about doing this on a live stream now. Now, you know what? If I mess it up, I mess it up. Let's go for it. What's the worst that could happen? Just put a few holes in it and make it look like it's crashed. Now I'll get another one and do it properly. Shh, don't tell Matt. Right, I'm just going to have a quick slurp of coffee. And just get some lukewarm water for my decal. And try not to pull my airbrush off the table. So click that. Inging equals singing to kids and growing up alike, but she is my height. Now, is that tall or short? Now then, this is going to be an ops moment for Lewis. Yeah. Do the base bit first, Lewis. Gives you time to make sure. Don't rush it. No, but I don't know. I know I need the decal on. Definitely need the decal on. I've got no more painting to do, except a few bits of touching up. Can you tell I'm nervous? We're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. End of the day, if you don't do it, you won't learn. It's just an expensive kit to practice on. Never mind. That'll understand if I mess it up and say, nah, need another one. I'm sure. That's that on. Just clean that. Not that I need to, because it's for the decal anyway. I'm gonna just. I am sorry if my head is in the shot, but at the moment, I'm trying to put this decal on. I really don't care, to be honest. Right. I think that is probably the best I can get it. Sorry, I have neglected you. Taylor is 6'1", and I used to be 6'2", but that is another thing. I've shrunk a bit. She's 6'1". Jeez. Nat won't understand. Nat, you've wrote Nat won't understand. Okay. Lewis, you need to have 2 wallets when married. One the wife sees and one for hobbies hidden. Yeah, I just have both. I just have her purse as well. It's slashing again outside, so I have to go take in my washing. And they say a woman's work is never done. I'm the only one holding his breath. No, I am as well. It's not 100%. You know what? If I mess about with it much more, I'm just going to break that decal. But thank you for holding your breath with me, James. Oh, and sprue and glue. My nerves. What a time to give up smoking. Yeah, I haven't given up smoking. I could really go out for one now. Thank God for that. I need a cig now. Wasn't just me then. Come to get new pants. Yeah, that was a bit hair raising. Do you know what? It was like, no. I know I'm supposed to do it on camera, but sod it. No. At least the others aren't as big, except for that one. That one could be challenging. They all have holes in. Okay, so I just need to cut just a little bit off the bottom here. So that. The acetate I'm not too fussed about because if it doesn't go to plan, I'm going to scrap it and use a bit of crystal clear. Just get some straight Woolwich. hair raising. That not a fair comment. Well, that is 2 soggy sheets back in the dryer. What a waste of time. Well, they were partially dry. There you go, I thought. They were partly dry. Think of it like that. So I've been going for, how long has it been? An hour and a half. Oh, jeez. That bit goes over there. Yes, so we get that done. I think what I will do, because I don't know about you guys, but I could really do with going for smoke right about now after doing that. Let's have a quick look through chat. Sprung glue, I'm putting for compo at Lewis. My hair loss watching you. Yes, Lewis, soon be time for the corned beef hash to be heated up. Seconds from yesterday. And we got, and again, yeah, that was my phone on. I've got them on some tins actually. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish it there and call that, because after that I really need to go for a smoke. But I've been going for an hour and a half, an hour and 35 minutes actually. Got 10 people watching. Let me just, I'm staring at the camera and I've not even changed the camera over, have I? How good's that? There we go. Let's turn that off so we don't have any glare. So we've got Skullfish saying I'm fine, I can vape at my bench. Yeah, I vape as well, but I'm not allowed to do it in the house because I get shouted at, get told off. Really bad apparently. Yes, well, thank you very much for watching. I know it was a bit hair-raising at the end. Excuse the pun, James, and anyone else that's suffering up top. Yeah, thank you very much for coming, for watching and joining in the chat. I think tomorrow we've got primetime modelling with Phil, Mike and Dave at 8 o'clock. We've got e-models tonight at 9. Wednesday, I believe, is Ted at 9 o'clock. And then who else? Thursday. Have we got anyone on Thursday? Yes, Dave at 2 o'clock. Don't forget Dave at 2 o'clock. Doing, I think, is he doing fences this time? Can't remember. Friday, there is Philip Prime. Tuesday. Yes, I said that now. You see, she doesn't listen to me. I said that because it's Phil, Mike, and Dave. So you should listen now. Pay attention. I'm up to Thursday now. Dave at 2 o'clock. Friday. So the Lewis family are giving bad habits to Paige and Connor. No. Thursday evening with gang at 8. Yeah, evening with the gang at 8 o'clock with Chris. Friday, who have we got on Friday? I think Chris might be doing something Friday. Who else? Friday. Nat's doing her thing at 8 o'clock. I know that. I won't forget that. Saturday is the Saturday night crash with James Ware and Mankini. Sunday is everyone again. Yes, I got there. And I've got 11 people watching, 10 people watching now. Well, thank you very much for joining. I am going to go and lay in a dark room, to be honest. That was scary. But thank you very much. Please, if you like what you see, hit the subscribe and the bell button and the like and everything else. Just click buttons. Click buttons. Never hurts. But thank you very much, guys. And see you next week. Bye.